Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. I just came across this chart and I really wanted to bring it to your guys' attention for a variety of reasons. I really do think this is a fantastic bullish setup. It's Saturday, June 7th. I just got done with the Amazon analysis and came across this one, and this just jumped out at me. So I want to take you into it. So it's Wayfair. The ticker symbol is W. So I want to show you what I'm seeing. So first and foremost, I want to bring your attention to this bullish divergence, which occurred, back here in March and April, which led to this move, right? So that's number one. So you have lower lows on the price, higher highs on the RSI, okay? So we have that. That led to this massive move, which then formed a inverse head and shoulders. So here is your left shoulder. Here's your right shoulder, or your head, and then your right shoulder. So, oops, why did that not take? Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's start that again. I don't know why it didn't stick, but let's do that again. Okay, so here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. We go there, there, and there. Okay, so here we go. Left shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And what I love about this one is it's upsloping, the neckline. You see this? And that's important because they're somewhat rare. Usually they're downsloping or they're flatline, right? They're even or horizontal. But in this case, it's upsloping. So upsloping inverse head and shoulders actually are more bullish. So I love this chart pattern. You can see this range was the previous, let's do this, put this in here right quick. Okay, so you have this kind of level here was the previous support, broke through, came, basically formed this inverse head and shoulders, but it did it basically above this demand zone or supply zone. Demand zone then turned into a supply zone now. And what's unique about this is, let's do this, and I want to show you, give you a little bit more context. So check this out. So this is, it was a demand zone, right? Broke through, now we're in the supply zone. So I love this. If we don't, we've already retraced to the neckline here, which is amazing. And now we're coming up to the very, very top of the supply zone. However, it's above the 200 SMA. So what I think is actually going to happen is this is a really cool trade setup because the pathing, I think, is going to do this. Boom. I really do think it's probably going to take that path, or the alternative would be it's just going to break out here, depending on what the market does, right? The alternative is it's going to just go up, retrace like this, and up. Either way, I think this is a massively bullish setup, and I love it. I think we're going to have some resistance, obviously, here, right? So you can put that in there. If it does break out from here, it's going to go there. So the reason I say this is probably most likely is because it's going to come down, touch this median line, I think, is because of this RSI. The RSI is kind of curling over, and this leads me to believe I think we're going to take this path. But if we take this path, definitely $50 a sell level. So, and then the rebuy level would be 45 on that retest, and then, then we're off to the races. So I love this chart. Really, really cool chart. Let's look at it in the 24-hour view, just to see if anything kind of jumps out at us. Yeah, little doji here, right, on Friday, as opposed to a green candle. So that's interesting, right? So I mentioned this in my last video with Amazon. New traders, I would encourage you to set up this custom time interval for 24 hours. It doesn't come by default in TradingView. You have to create it. But what it does is it allows you to see the pre-market and post-market and aftermarket, along with the normal trading session. And then it kind of smooths things out, right? So if you look at the candles, they're a lot smoother, and it's easy to see things, easier for a newer trader to see things, as opposed to all these gaps. So I encourage you guys to do it. A little trick of the trade right there. I use it. I bounce back and forth. I love it. I like to see it in both views to kind of get more intel. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're doing, right? We're putting together pieces of the puzzle to accomplish what we do and to be winning traders. So I encourage everyone to do that. So, like always, I hope you guys found value in today's technical analysis. If there are any ticker symbols you'd like me to analyze, I'd be happy to do it. Just drop the comment below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick that little bell so that you get notified each time I do these, because I do bring them to you timely, right? I want us all making money in the market, and time, speed at which I bring these to you, like on a Saturday, setting up for next week. That obviously bodes well for profitability, right? You want to catch these moves before they happen, so that you're not watching this, later and saying, "Damn, I missed that." So again, I try to train, I try to teach, I try to educate, which is a perfect opportunity for me to just say, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I do in this channel is not financial advice, but rather it's for educational purposes and for your own knowledge and learning abilities. I show what I do. I put out trade setups from an informational and educational standpoint, and no financial advice will be given on this channel. But like I said, if you love the technical analysis, you like what I do, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and family, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye now.